All right, get ready, because today we're going deep on something that's seriously changing the game for business professionals everywhere.
AI prompt engineering.
You got it. All those amazing things AI can do. Prompt engineering. It's like having the cheat codes, to unlock even more of that potential. It's about getting exactly what you need from AI.
Yeah.
Whether it's creative content, market research summaries that are super sharp, or even lines of code, and it's all by using the right words.
It's like having a superpower almost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of AI just being this complex system you just feed data into, prompt engineering gives you control, right?
Yeah.
To shape its output. You learn to speak AI's language so it understands you.
Right.
And gives you the results you need.
Okay, so let's break down how this works, because we keep hearing about AI and language models. Can you give me the quick and dirty explanation of what those even are?
Absolutely. So think of AI as this supercharged brain that learns from massive amounts of data. And language models are the part of that brain that focuses on understanding and generating human-like text. They're trained on mountains of text data, so they can write anything from emails and articles to even poetry.
So it's like having a Shakespeare bot at your fingertips.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty cool. But how does prompt engineering actually make this AI brain work for us?
It's all about giving the AI the right directions. Imagine you have this incredibly powerful tool, but it needs instructions to deliver what you need. So prompt engineering is the art of crafting those instructions, those prompts, that guide the AI to generate exactly what you want.
So I'm starting to see the potential here, but is it as simple as just asking the AI what you want?
Well, it's a bit more nuanced than that. You wouldn't just ask a chef to make me food, right?
Right.
You'd tell them what kind of cuisine you want, what ingredients you like, maybe give them a picture of a dish you have in mind.
Right.
Prompt engineering is similar.
So instead of asking for a tagline for a new sneaker, we'd need to give the AI more context.
Exactly, yeah. A well-crafted prompt would be something like, imagine you're a marketing expert creating a tagline for a new line of sustainable sneakers targeting environmentally conscious millennials.
Okay.
More detail, more clarity, better results.
Yeah, that makes sense. The AI needs the full picture to give us what we want.
That's right.
So it's all about guiding the AI to think like an expert in whatever field you need.
Exactly.
Want a legal document drafted? Tell the AI to be a corporate lawyer.
Yeah.
Need marketing copy that resonates with Gen Z? Tell it to think like a social media influencer.
Exactly.
This is blowing my mind. Like having a whole team of specialized experts rolled into one AI brain. And the best part is, with a little practice, anyone can learn to craft effective prompts.
Yeah.
That's what's so exciting about this. It's democratizing access to this incredible potential.
It really is.
So it's not just for tech geniuses. This is something any business professional can learn and use.
Absolutely. And it's becoming essential across industries. From marketing, sales, customer service, even healthcare.
Okay, I'm officially hooked. I need to know more about how this is actually being used in the real world.
So for starters, think about customer support. Companies are using AI chatbots powered by prompt engineering to handle tons of customer inquiries. And we're not talking about those frustrating bots that barely understand your questions.
Yeah.
These new AI systems can handle complex requests, leading to faster resolutions and happier customers.
So no more yelling at your computer screen because the chatbot just doesn't get it.
Right.
That's a win in my book.
Exactly. There's a great case study from OpenAI where they integrated their ChatGPT model into a retail company's customer support.
Okay.
And they were able to automate 70% of their customer queries.
Wow.
This freed up human agents to focus on more complex issues.
That's a game changer for businesses struggling to keep up with those demands.
It is.
And it's not just customer support, right? I'm already seeing how this could change content creation too. I mean, imagine generating high-quality blog posts, marketing copy, or even video scripts.
Yeah.
All tailored to a specific style and tone just by giving the AI the right prompts.
Yeah, that's exactly what some marketing agencies are doing now. One agency reported a 50% increase in content output.
Really?
After they started using AI tools with carefully designed prompts.
Wow.
It's like having an army of virtual writers working for you 24/7.
Okay, that's seriously impressive.
Yeah.
What about other areas like education or healthcare? Could AI prompt engineering make a difference there too?
Definitely, yeah. Imagine AI tutors that adapt to individual learning styles, using prompts to guide students towards deeper understanding. Or think about healthcare professionals using AI to quickly access information on symptoms, treatments, and the latest medical research, all with the help of precise prompts.
It's amazing to think about the possibilities across so many fields. It feels like we've only scratched the surface of what AI prompt engineering can do. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about how to actually measure and improve the performance of our prompts. It's great to have this fancy AI tool,
Yeah.
but how do we make sure it's running at peak performance?
You bring up a really important point.
Yep.
It's not enough to just craft a prompt. We need to constantly refine it. Optimize it for the best results. That's where measuring performance comes in. Think of it like fine-tuning a race car to get the most speed and efficiency.
Okay, so how do we actually measure how well our prompts are doing? What are we looking at?
Two main things. Response latency, how quickly the AI responds to a prompt,
Okay.
and output quality. Now, while speed isn't everything,
Right.
a slow response can impact user experience, especially in those real-time applications like chatbots.
Yeah, we want our AI to be quick on its feet, but more importantly, the responses have to be accurate, relevant, and clear. Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's output quality. We need to judge whether the AI's response directly answers the prompt, provides the right level of detail, and is easy to understand.
So how do we ensure that we're getting this high-quality output? It sounds like it's more than just crafting a good initial prompt.
It is. It's where user feedback and iterative testing are super important. The real skill comes from continuously tweaking, optimizing your prompts based on the results you see.
Oh, okay.
It's a continuous feedback loop. Test, analyze, gather feedback, refine, repeat.
It's like being a scientist.
Yeah.
Constantly experimenting and adjusting your approach until you get that outcome
Exactly.
you're looking for.
And that's what's so powerful about prompt engineering.
Right.
You're not just passively using AI, you're shaping its capabilities to fit your needs.
It's a skill set that empowers anyone to unlock the true potential of AI and achieve incredible results in any field.
Exactly.
This has been eye-opening. We've covered a lot, from the basics of AI and language models to the power of prompt engineering and its applications.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to touch on a question that's been on my mind. We've talked about crafting effective prompts, but are there things we should avoid doing?
That's a great question. It's important to know what not to do just as much as what to do.
Right.
One of the biggest mistakes, being too vague with your prompts.
Okay.
Remember, the AI needs clear and specific instructions to deliver the best results. Avoid ambiguous language or assuming what the AI knows.
So instead of saying, write a blog post about marketing, we should be more specific about the topic, the audience, the tone we're going for.
Yeah. Another common pitfall is not testing and refining your prompts. It's easy to assume your first attempt is the best,
Right.
but most prompts can be improved with experimentation and feedback.
So it's a process of continuous improvement. We have to be willing to iterate, adapt our prompts based on the AI's output and our own evolving needs.
Exactly. It's a dynamic process, not a static one.
So the more you practice and experiment,
Yeah.
the better you'll get at crafting prompts that unlock the true potential of AI and achieve those desired outcomes.
Exactly.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of AI prompt engineering so far. We've covered the fundamentals, explored the practical applications, and even touched on some of the key things to avoid when crafting prompts. And I'm already starting to see how this skill can revolutionize the way we work and interact with AI.
Yeah.
But before we jump into even more advanced techniques, I think it's time for a quick pause.
Oh.
Take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed and consider how you might apply these principles to your own work.
Yeah.
When we return, we'll delve into some of those more sophisticated prompt engineering techniques that can take your AI game to the next level.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back. I hope you're ready to unlock some truly advanced prompt engineering techniques.
Oh, yeah.
These strategies are like having a secret toolbox, to fine-tune your AI interactions and get even more impressive results.
You know, I'm all about leveling up my AI skills, so lay it on me. What are some of these secret weapons we can add to our arsenal?
Let's start with something called few-shot prompting. Imagine you're teaching a new skill to someone. You wouldn't just explain it and expect them to master it right away, right?
Right.
You'd show them a few examples to help them understand. Few-shot prompting is similar.
So instead of just telling the AI what we want, we actually show it a few examples of the desired output.
Exactly. You give the AI a mini crash course within the prompt itself. Let's say you want the AI to generate different social media posts promoting a new product.
Okay.
Instead of asking for social media posts, you might give it 2 or 3 examples, like a short tweet, a longer Facebook post, and an Instagram caption with a call to action.
So by seeing those examples, the AI gets a better understanding of the style, tone, and format we're looking for.
That's right. Few-shot prompting helps the AI learn from those examples and generate more consistent results.
It's like giving the AI a set of training wheels before it takes off on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, few-shot prompting makes sense. It's like setting the AI up for success with a little guidance. But what about when we want to push the boundaries of AI's capabilities? Like really see what it can do?
That's where zero-shot prompting comes in. This is all about challenging the AI to complete a task without any examples at all.
Hold on, no examples. We're just throwing the AI in the deep end and hoping it swims.
You could say that, but don't underestimate the power of these language models. Zero-shot prompting relies on the AI's vast knowledge base and its ability to generalize from all the data it's learned.
So it's like saying, all right, AI, impress me, show me what you've got.
Exactly. And you might be surprised by how well these models perform with zero-shot prompts. It's a testament to how far AI has come.
It sounds like zero-shot prompting is about trusting the AI to connect the dots, right? Deliver something insightful, even without specific examples.
Mm-hmm.
So we've covered few-shot and zero-shot prompting. Are there any other advanced techniques that can take our prompt engineering to the next level?
There is one more technique I think you'll find interesting: dynamic prompting.
Okay.
This approach is about embracing the interactive and evolving nature of our conversations with AI.
Interactive and evolving. That sounds different from the prompt and response model we've been talking about.
It is. With dynamic prompting, you're not just giving the AI a single prompt and waiting for the final output. Instead, you're engaging in a back and forth with the AI, refining your requests and building upon previous responses as you go.
So it's like having a conversation with the AI.
Exactly, like a collaborative brainstorming session.
Okay.
You start with an initial prompt, then based on the AI's output, you ask follow-up questions, provide additional context, or even challenge the AI's assumptions.
So this can lead to really creative and insightful results, ones you might not have discovered with just a single prompt.
Yeah, it's a form of co-creation. We're not just giving commands, we're guiding a thought process,
Right.
shaping a narrative, and ultimately unlocking the full potential of these models through conversation.
This whole conversation is making me think about the future of AI. What are some of the trends you're seeing, and what should our listeners be thinking about as they develop their prompt engineering skills?
It's clear that prompt engineering is evolving alongside AI itself.
Right.
As AI models become more sophisticated, the techniques we use will also need to adapt.
So this is a skill that needs continuous learning.
Absolutely, yeah. And I believe the most exciting advancements will come from integrating prompt engineering with other AI technologies like computer vision and machine learning.
Integration. Can you give me an example of what that might look like?
Imagine a world where your AI assistant can not only understand your words, but can also see what you see. Let's say you're working on a design project and struggling to find the right colors.
Okay.
Your AI assistant, with computer vision, could analyze images you're looking at and suggest color combinations that complement the aesthetic you're going for.
Wow, that would be amazing. It's like having an AI design partner.
Exactly, and that's just one example. We'll see more personalized AI experiences that adapt to your individual needs.
It sounds like the future of AI prompt engineering is all about collaboration, personalization, and pushing those boundaries.
That's a great way to put it. It's an exciting journey. And those who embrace this human-AI interaction will unlock its true potential.
I'm excited to be on this journey and see where it leads, but before we wrap up, there's one final thought I want to leave our listeners with. We've talked about all these amazing techniques and possibilities, but it's important to remember AI is a tool. It's up to us to decide how to use it and to ensure it's used for good.
Absolutely. We need to approach AI development with responsibility and ensure it aligns with our values as a society.
So it's not just about the technical skills of prompt engineering, but also about having a strong ethical framework
Exactly.
to guide its use.
Well said. It's about harnessing AI's power for positive change while keeping in mind the broader implications.
With careful consideration and a commitment to those ethical principles, we can shape a future where AI empowers us to build a better world.
I agree.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been exploring AI prompt engineering, learning how to craft those precise instructions that make AI work for us. And we've talked about everything from the basics to some really advanced techniques.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and get into the nitty-gritty of crafting those killer prompts.
Okay.
The ones that unlock AI's true potential.
All right.
Where do we start?
Well, it all starts with understanding the language model you're working with.
Okay.
Each AI has its own personality, so to speak. Strengths, weaknesses, and quirks. It's like getting to know a new colleague, right?
Right.
The better you understand their communication style, the more effectively you can work together.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. We need to tailor our prompts to the specific AI.
Exactly, yeah. Some models are great at creative text, like poems or scripts, while others are better at summarizing facts or analyzing data. Some are designed for conversation, others for specific tasks like translation or code.
So we need to do our research, understand the AI's strengths and limitations before we even start writing.
Absolutely.
What else should we keep in mind as we're crafting those prompts?
Clarity is key. Think of your prompt as a set of instructions. The more precise and unambiguous those instructions are, the better the AI will understand.
Okay.
Avoid vagueness at all costs.
So be specific, be direct, and don't leave any room for interpretation.
Exactly. Let's say you want a poem about nature. A vague prompt like, write a poem about nature, will likely give you something generic.
Yeah.
But a more specific prompt like, write a haiku about the feeling of sunlight filtering through leaves in a forest, gives the AI a much clearer direction.
I see the difference. The more specific prompt paints a picture, setting the scene, even the form of the poem.
Exactly. It's like giving the AI a creative brief, outlining everything you need.
Okay, this is great. Clarity and specificity are crucial. What other tips do you have?
Don't be afraid to use examples. Providing examples can help the AI grasp the style, tone, or format you're going for.
So it's like saying, here's what I'm looking for. Now you try something similar.
Exactly. If you want a marketing email, you might provide a couple of examples of successful ones you've seen. This gives the AI a reference point.
It's like giving it a crash course in email writing.
Right, exactly. And don't just limit yourself to text examples. You can use images, videos, even audio.
Wow, that opens up so many possibilities.
Yeah.
Imagine giving the AI product demo videos and asking for a similar one for a new product launch.
Precisely. The more creative your examples, the more creative the AI's output.
I love it. So we've talked about clarity, specificity, and using examples. Any other secret weapons we can use?
Here's one that's often overlooked, negative prompting. Instead of just telling the AI what to do, you tell it what not to do.
So setting boundaries and guiding the AI away from certain topics, styles, or formats.
You got it. Let's say you want a product description, but no technical jargon. You could include a negative prompt like, avoid using any technical language or industry jargon to keep it clear for everyone.
That's a great tip. It's like putting up guardrails, to keep the AI on track.
Exactly, yeah. Negative prompting is powerful for refining the AI's output and making sure it aligns with your needs.
This has been such an eye-opening conversation about prompt engineering. We've uncovered so many valuable insights and practical techniques. As we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one key takeaway you want our listeners to remember?
Prompt engineering is a journey of continuous learning. It's not about memorizing rules, but developing an understanding of how to communicate with AI.
So it's about experimenting, iterating, and constantly refining our prompts based on the results.
Absolutely. Anyone can learn this. It's a skill that empowers us to unlock AI's potential and shape a future where humans and AI collaborate.
It's been a pleasure diving deep into the world of AI prompt engineering with you. Thank you for sharing your expertise and insights with our listeners. I know they're going to walk away feeling empowered and inspired to explore AI.
Thanks for having me. It's been a great conversation.
And to all our listeners, keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep diving deep. Until next time, thanks for tuning into The Deep Dive Now, Jeff.